hear me? First, I would like to thank once again the organizers of this important forum, the organizers of the forum, the UNDP, the Jonathan Foundation, the International IDEA, for really bringing us together on this important topic, which is governance. I think I risk repeating myself by putting more stress on the importance of governance. I am of the view that if we have to fix only one thing in Africa, that thing should be governance. And I'm saying this because looking at Africa's trajectory, Africa's development over the past years, over many years, I've come to realize one thing. Those countries that have started off at the same level with Africa and today have surpassed us have one thing in common, or have one thing that I can attribute their success to. They seem to have gotten governance right. They seem to have understood what accountability is all about, what discipline is all about, and what results are all about. All of us, when we travel around, if we speak frankly among ourselves, we come back to express our impressions about the discipline of certain people, the discipline that certain regions have, and the sense of responsibility that certain regions enjoy. We don't come and say, oh, they had petrol, they had diamonds, this is why they're here. We say they have achieved the results they have achieved because they are committed, they have discipline, and they focus on results. Now, coming back to your question, regionalism can help our countries, and the Sahel included, by mainstreaming governance and making it an important consideration in the way we do business. And as I said yesterday, that does not mean we focus only on elections, but we focus on results, delivering results for the people. And you cannot deliver results for the people if there is no sense of accountability, if there is no discipline. This whole notion of patriotism and everything, it's more about accountability and discipline. So I think the role that regional organizations have been playing and should continue to play is to mainstream governance, to make sure governance stays at the center of what we are doing. You fix governance, you fix development. This is my belief, and I have seen it elsewhere, where regions or countries that have fixed governance, those are the regions we are admiring today. And we might wonder how certain places that might not necessarily be, in our narrow sense of governance, might not be the best in our governance parameters. They do have components of governance that underline what they are doing. These are countries that shun corruption. These are countries that make sure integrity governs whatever they are doing. So our region...
So Traoré, I would come back to you because I got a lot of questions from the room. People wanted me to ask.
I think one thing we need to understand is that ECOWAS is a reality that we are all living today. It suffices to go outside West Africa to understand the difficulty of traveling within Africa. An entrepreneur such as Dangote has recently lamented the fact that he requires about 30 visas to travel within Africa. And my response to him, my response to him was, well, thank God, no West African countries is among those countries that would impose visa requirements on you. Now, the visa-free movement did not fall from the sky. It was a deliberate policy, a deliberate instrument put in place by ECOWAS. ECOWAS is, until recently, the only region where with an ID card or a simple passport you can move freely from Lagos all the way to Dakar. You don't have this in many African regions. ECOWAS hasn't stopped there. ECOWAS is a trading bloc. This is a region where our local produce, or produce that satisfy the market, the rules of origins, can trade freely in a market of 400 million people. Beyond this, ECOWAS is looking at infrastructure that seeks to connect the people from Lagos to Abidjan through the Lagos-Abidjan highway, and from Abidjan to Praia through Banjul here. Just last month, I think we had a team here that came to explore the possibility, the possibility of a bridge over the Banjul-Bara bridge, and a study is being commissioned. Now, in addition to that, you have electricity connectivity. We have the West African Power Pool, where, as we speak, 14 member states are now connected. And the whole idea is to enable these 14 member states to trade in electricity, to make it easy for a Gambian utility company to source electricity from the cheapest source within the region. Now, these are concrete examples that seek to advance or serve the interests of the ordinary person. Do we have challenges? Oh yes, we do have challenges. But which region of the world does not have challenges? What is happening in our region is more of a reflection of the global reality. And we need to be conscious of this. The world has never been at such a bad shape in many years. So what is happening in West Africa? It's more of a reflection of those global realities. Going forward, we certainly need introspection. And this is why we are working on a summit of the future that will enable us not only to celebrate the 50 years of integration, but allow us to reflect on what is working well, what needs to be jettisoned, and what needs to be improved upon. So yes, ECOWAS is here to stay with us. With whether we are going to keep everything as is, certainly not. Nothing is constant. But ECOWAS is a reality that we would have invented if it was not here.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Traoré.
By many counts, this forum provides a unique opportunity to share perspectives, foster meaningful dialogue, and co-create solutions for advancing a renewed governance agenda that prioritizes social cohesion and public trust across the Sahel and beyond. In a sense, the Sahel is synonymous with ECOWAS. not least because until recently, 70 million ECOWAS citizens were from the Sahelian states, namely Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Even with their departure, ECOWAS continues to consider the three countries as part of the community. And there is strong evidence that the three countries share a similar sense of belonging to the West African community. This is why ECOWAS and the three countries have agreed that despite the withdrawal from ECOWAS, and until a new agreement is reached, the people of West Africa will continue to enjoy the gains of regional integration. In addition, the two sides have agreed to work on conditions that will facilitate collaboration in the area of counterterrorism. The three countries have also indicated their intention to remain as members of some of the ECOWAS agencies, such as GIABA in Dakar and the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development based in Lomé. Excellencies, what all this shows is that some misgivings might surround the institutional frameworks, but nobody in either ECOWAS or in the three countries questions the imperative of working together for the benefit of the people of West Africa. It is in this context that we look forward to the outcome of this forum, which I am confident will include innovative strategies to enhance social cohesion and citizen-state relations, as well as the advancement of governance through stronger democratic institutions that will promote accountability.
Thank you, Africa. Mama Africa, oh, yeah. You make Africa great. Thank you, Africa. Thank you, Africa.